Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm coming to you from my music studio. I'm still in declutter mode, so I am not on Instagram. Thank you, Tanya. I don't know what happened there. It just didn't give me the option today. So sorry about that, but if you're not on Instagram, you can't see me anyway to hear my apology. So let's see who's here. There's Dello 1951 from New Mexico. Hello. Hi, Liz. There's Dorothy, Charlotta, Leslie, Laura, Teresita. Who else is here? Tanya, like I said, Brenda. Hey, Karen. Hi, Jenny. All right. Hi, Jenny. Visiting your son in Pennsylvania. Oh, typically catch me in Southern California. Okay. Did I say hi to Brenda? I can't remember. Hi, Jane and Linda. You love the piano? I give lessons. Actually, it is a what do you call it? A green screen because my place is such a mess here. I am tearing everything apart. I didn't do anything last night. We have our people here working on the bathroom. I have to get up early. It's killing me. So anyway, all right. Well, I know you guys are tearing it up. I love seeing what you're doing in the fan club. If you guys are not a member of the fan club, go ahead and join because that is where we're sharing our spaces before we tackle them and after. And we're going to have prizes. Okay. Hi, Melody. Glad you made it. You're opening your Scoreboard XL. That's very exciting. You switch from YouTube. Okay. All right. Well, today I want to finish my journal. And when I say finish, I mean finish for now because I am probably always going to be adding to it because I'll think of new things that I need to do. So I took lessons, Karen, when I was like 10, but I probably played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to finish that. I have a couple things I want to show you. One of them is really cool, and I've shown it here before, but I always like to do it with the journal because it's just such a nice way to collect receipts and stuff. We're going to make like a little folder. Okay, Brenda won't stay long. Oh, 3 of your youngest grands with you. God bless you, Brenda. Good luck. Oh, they're so fun. All right. But sometimes they want to do a lot of stuff and make a big mess. All right. So today I went to lunch with Karen Bierce and I got a lovely present. It was her birthday and she gave me stuff. It was for Christmas. So I wanted to kind of share some of those things because I could possibly use them today in my journal. And what I just want to finish up some stuff. I think I want to put something on the front, but the right thing is just not occurring to me. So if you guys think, hey, Carolee, good to see you. If anybody has anything that they think, I want something flat so it doesn't catch, you know. I don't want like oh, well, look at that. It's like, that's weird. Anyway, I want something for here. It looks like I'm showing bad things. All right, when I turn the camera down, it'll be back to normal. But I want something flat, and I think maybe a label that has my name or 2025 or something, but I'm still thinking about that. So I won't be done forever, until forever. I'll just keep working on it. But I know there are some subdivisions that I want to do, so I'll be putting some tabs in. I don't know if I'll do that right now. Also, I know a lot of you were asking Kathleen and commenting in the group when she showed her new studio. You know, she got her house in Arizona got flooded, or New Mexico, and so she had to move to Alabama and outfit her craft room again. And everybody was commenting about her rug. She said that it's washable and she got it on Amazon. So if you're looking for a rug that's washable, which would be a good thing in a craft room, that's where you can find it. Okay. Thanks, Kathleen, for letting us know. All right. The other things that I think I'm going to do is put some charms on this little dangly piece here. And what else? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to make that little portfolio. Okay. Yeah. Wasn't it pretty, Linda? And the other thing was, if you haven't checked out the Declutter and Get Organized 2025 collaboration that I'm part of, there is a link in the newsletter, and it goes to a calendar, and then you just click on each day and you'll get a new video on a different way to create or store your things, or it's all different phases of organization. I go on the 26th, so I am working my butt off to get my room ready. I won't have the whole thing done, but hopefully the die cut area, so we'll see. And possibly I might do where I'm working right now, because when I do videos, I have to grab stuff, so it's not pretty, but it works for me, and you guys might want to think about that too, okay? Or even share how you do it. What else? I think that might be it. So definitely go ahead and follow the people in the collaboration, because it's really fun. Nice to see new people and what they're creating, and where I'm just nosy. I like to see everybody's room. I love this. I get ideas, So that would be good. Also, we have new projects out. We have a newsletter that went out today. On Thursday, I'm going to be doing our leather class, and we're going to be making cord wraps, which is so handy with all the electronics we have. The cords are everywhere and such a mess. So that's what we will be doing on Thursday. So get out your leather scraps. It hardly takes anything to make them. Hey, there's Rhonda. Good to see you, Rhonda. Hi, Linda. All right. Okay, let's put the camera down, and we'll get working on this. Okay. All right. I masking tape this so it will stay in one spot, and hopefully it works. All right, so here is our journal in the state that we left it. I haven't done much. I still have my little notebook here, and this is for kind of my goals, my subcategories. So that's where I'm thinking I'm going to put my book club books that I've read, my Netflix that I want to watch, all my lists. I think this is a good place to put in here. I don't really have room for tabs here. There's a little, but it's kind of squished. So I think I'll be putting them across the top. Just my thought. Okay. Hey, Kaylin, how are you? And hey, Pam Bray, are you back from the Arctic there, Montana? Or are you still there? Tell everybody hi. Okay, this is like our first little section that goes in our book. Now this is what I've been using as a calendar, and someday I'm going to make my own little booklet that's got, the actual day. This one is one of those that you can buy and you just write in the date, so I check the month 1 January, and then I put in my own things that we're doing. So, we're watching the dog, stuff about the guy in the bathroom that we're working on, all that. So that's a nice little book. I got that, I can't remember where. And then I'm using my bookmark in here because I've had to write in like the eye doctor appointment. So it seems like this book I'm in a lot. I'm thinking that I may do my own little ribbon closure for this, so that'll stay. And the other one I'll just wait if, I'm working on. So these are projects that I'm working on, notes, and I realize that I need other categories. So I'm not sure if I want to do a little booklet for each or how I'm going to do that. But I need one for meeting notes. Like I get on meetings and then I can't find them. So if I have a book of all the notes, hopefully that will keep track of them. I need a shopping list, things that I'm looking for, things that I think I can buy, and just random projects that I'm working on and notes that I have to do to keep up, up with it. The dimensions of the journal are 8 3/4 tall and 4.5, I think, wide. So it's like a standard traveler's notebook size. You can buy these inserts if you don't want to make them. You can buy them. I bought this one, and I think maybe Amazon, or it could have been at Michael's. But I did like it because it had the, if you had to go on vacation or you skipped a week or something, you could just start up at the next one. And, I like this one. And then the thing that I want to show you today how to make is, grab it. I've broken all my nails and my fingers are now getting the cuts on them and I'm bleeding on stuff. It drives me crazy. I just took my Band-Aids off because they looked horrible. Is the guy in your bathroom tall, dark, handsome? No, they're not tall. One of them is. Hey, Jen, how are you? Jen Purple. This is one that I found, and I think I'm going to cut it down, and I may put it in this little handy-dandy portfolio that we're going to make today. I made it out of a file folder, and mostly this was to just check the measurements and stuff. You could decoupage that. You could add your, you could do your napkin decoupage on there. You could just cover it with like a scrapbook paper and leave a little border. You could ink it, do whatever you want. And you could put a little book in here, but as you can see, that's a little bit too wide. So what I can do to just start the day off on a good note is to find my mat. Everything is not where it's supposed to be. So I have a big one. So I'm just going to trim that down. And I think this one is 4. So I'm just going to put a mark on here, which will be a little bit smaller. So let's do it here. And this I can use for anything. So I'm just going to line that up here on a straight line. I'm going to get my blade here, get my metal ruler. I could use an acrylic. That might be a better thing, actually, but let's see how this works. You just want to make sure it's nice and tight, and then take small cuts. Not a lot of pressure. Just keep going over it until you feel it hitting the mat. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so trying not to bleed on it. So that'll fit in there, and then we'll have little pockets, so that's kind of fun. Maybe I should. It's so annoying. Okay, you put a new kind of a flush toilet in the master. Uh-oh, I don't need that, Leslie. All right, these are kind of cute little strips, but I'm going to throw them away because I have that power. All right, now, let's see. We've already got something done. Get the blade. The blade. I have it right here. I think it needs a new blade, actually. All right, so this is done, and I feel good about that. I might want to, oh, look at that. No, I'll just switch the pages. Or maybe I'll save it as a token of how much I love you. I'm willing to bleed. I should have a plaster. That was so funny. When I was over at Hobby Maker, I don't know what happened. I was bleeding somehow, and they were yelling out, "Get the plaster!" Like, what are they talking about? Because we call them Band-Aids. I should have Band-Aids down here, but I don't have it. Okay, so there is this. So I want to show you how we're going to make that. And the place that we'll put it is we have 1 elastic, we have 2 elastics, 3 elastics, and 4. Remember when we strung it? So that just fits right in there, okay? Just kind of adjust it a little. This is a thin file folder. The thinner ones actually work better on when you're trying to score and fold and stuff, because the others get bulky. Also, I wanted to show you something my daughter made us for Christmas. She's just started doing pottery, and she made that. I have to put the hanger on it. Isn't that pretty though? She made it art color. So pretty. Tissue and masking tape. I just happen to have that nearby to hold my yeah, good idea. And here it is. That's pretty pathetic. But yeah, let's do a makeshift vintage here. All right, we're crafters. We have to improvise. It's a little thick, but it's too thick. Well, lucky I have little scissors here. All right, it's not, it's something. I didn't do it long enough. Crazy. Glue is good for a cut. Hey, Anne, how are you? I know, this is ridiculous. I should have done it before. I wasn't bleeding, of course. Now watch this one start. All right. How much do we spend on organizing stash? Ugh, don't even. Wait, let me show you what Karen gave me before we get going. Just because it's fun to look at it. Well, first of all, this cool little bag. All right. So look at these cute stamps. Aren't they adorable? Remember, I used to make these out of the wire, the little hangers. I love them. And the bike, it's kind of like a art carving. This fun little envelope full of goodies, 2 envelopes. This could go in a journal. You could take this and put a little washi tape on it and, you know, use that to hold stuff. Same with this. All these little tickets and pockets and cards and notes. Very fun. Really cool. I love that she kind of curated it. This is a cool idea. To me, it looked like a bracelet, but it's Heidi Swap. And you just can take your tags on and off like that. Isn't that a good idea? But you could also wear it as a bracelet. Create. Can you see that? Hard to see. Let's see what else. Here's some journaling cards, some pretty papers. I think this is upside down. I keep pulling it out. It's facing the wrong way. So ignore this gigantic piece of tape and tissue. Oh, this is my card, which was really cool. It was funny because I think it was the same card as last year. So she just added on 24 and 25. That is what I love. All right, look at this cool little notebook. 4 notes. Can never have enough. With your Band-Aid. I would run up and get it, but I just, now this is neat. Right. So I lost something. This is, have you ever heard of a pocket letter? It's kind of a version of that. And so you get a page, these are like artist trading card or, well, like 3x4 cards, journaling card size. They have them in ATC that it's like baseball card size. And then you just put little goodies in each one. Isn't that cute? Don't you guys love, I've been loving all of these little puffy stickers. I buy the kids ones and I don't do anything with them. I need to start doing it because they're very happy. And these are like washi stickers. You peel them off. They're very thin and really cool ideas and designs. Journal and books. Isn't that neat? All right. Yes, her bundles are amazing. Look at this paper clip. Aren't they amazing? Look at the mermaid. Anyway, then she gave me some digitals that she had. So pretty. And I love that one. And these, so cute and nice paper. It's a nice weight. So I could use these in this journal, and I may. But first, I just want to get through the mechanical things that I want to show you before we decorate. So what I did was I took out a bunch of file folders because that's what I used to make it. And these are all the same. But, you know, it's amazing how much difference in quality there are from where you buy them. Like Dollar Trees are pretty flimsy. The ones at Target are pretty sturdy. So, you know, you just have to feel them. This one I liked. This was from Big Lots, which I would think would probably not be so great, but it's nice and sturdy. It's maybe a little heavy. And this one is also kind of nice, and this is kind of flimsy, but I may go with this because this is neutral, so you could add anything to that. But I also had these other ones. Maybe we'll make two. These were nice, and I think these were from Target, and I thought that they would go. And this one I really liked. It's a little heavy, but I think it would work. So let's do that one. Maybe this one and this one. So you can see what a colored one looks like and a plain one. All right. Let's start with the plain one because it's probably easier to see. All right. And just so you guys know, if you haven't been watching the whole series, we made a journal out of this die. It's called the journal. We used mat board as a base. We added easy cut adhesive. We put on some text paper and also napkin. And then we added some texture paste on top of that. I'm trying to keep it fairly flat because I don't want a lot of junk on there that's just going to get messed up. But that's me. You might want to have a lot. It looks pretty. It's just not very practical. All right, I'm going to use my Caterpillar, and this is very simple because oh, you know what? I wrote inside my folder and then I put it together. So what you're going to do is open up a file folder. I think that these are 9 by 12. Let's see. Actually, they might be, yeah, 9 by, okay, 11 3/4. All right, so we know that our journal that we're going to put this in is, we want it like 8.5 inches tall because it's 8 3/4 total. So it could be anywhere between 8 and 8.5. I'm going to say 8.5. And then I'm going to add another 1/2 inch at the bottom for the, I'll just show you what it looks like again. For this piece right here, for us to fold it up into a folder. So this is 8.5, another 1/2 inch is 9. So we're going to cut this whole piece 9 inches tall. So let's do that. Actually, I'm going to cut this first. Now we know that I want mine 4 inches wide. So 4 and 4 is 8. So we're going to have 2 covers. So this is 1 8. This is another 8. But I'm going to cut it at 7 7/8 because I don't want to fold it into the middle as much because it bunches. So I'm going to give a little less on this side here. So I'm going to do 4 inches here and 3 7/8 here. All right. So let's just trim this out at 7 7/8. All right. So you're keeping the file folded, and hopefully your trimmer can handle it. A little bit off here, but good enough. Okay. And then I'm going to cut off at 9. Actually, I'm going to do this end because I've got a little notch there. So you have to kind of watch that. This is really a great portfolio. All right. So now 7 7/8 by 9. There we go. All right. Let's get the scoring here. And I'm going to open this up. I'm going to do 4. So this is going to fold over. So I want the back and the front to be at 4. I'm going to go 4 inches here. And I'm going to turn it around and go 4 inches here. Now I did go off a little. Oh well. All right, it's hard to see, but let's just fold it over. And this looks good. I've got a little gap here, so that's not going to get too bunchy. Kaylin has hundreds of file folders in so many colors. Wow. I should have a first aid kit. That's a good idea. Jeez. Okay, now I want to give you a tip about cutting this flap. If you want them to be the same, here's how I do it. And I do it before I do anything else, just so I remember. I'm going to open it back out again. And on here, underneath, it says 6 inches. So what I did was I took my ruler and I went up to the top of the score line here. All right, and I put my point of my ruler up there. And then I brought my ruler down to 6 inches. This is whatever you think will work best for you. I just thought, yeah, that's good, 6 inches. So then I took my piece and I'm going to put it back on my trimmer. And I'm going to angle this so that the top corner is up here. All right. And then the other side is right there. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got my mark here, my mark here. Then I'm just going to go ahead and trim them both off. Now, if you want, you could use these as little pockets somewhere, so you might want to hang on to them. And then you've got your little folder, okay? Now, we need to score one more part. And that is the line at the bottom, the 1/2 inch. Oh, thanks for listing that, Leslie. Hey, Lori, how are you? So this, actually, I'm going to start up on the top and go 1/2 inch down. And so I've started the score so you can see it and continue it. So just butt that up against the thing, put your scoring tool in that notch that you've already been working on, and keep going, okay? Then you've got your 1/2 inch going across the bottom. Can you guys see that? Okay. Right onto the, oh, that's a good idea. Then you know what each year is. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of snipping. And, oh man, I can't get my finger, my scissors. All right, so what we're going to do is, this is where we're going to have our tab. So we're going to cut here and here, and we're going to chop these off. Let me get my bigger scissors. Yeah, it's bigger handle. So I'm going to go above the line here because we don't want it bunching. All right, and then just a little notch. And then we're going to do a little bigger notch in the middle, just because I don't like anything getting in the way. I'm just eyeballing this. You could, you know, do it more logically if you wanted. I'm just trimming away. Okay, look at this. Look how fast it's going to go. All right. So now what we're going to do is just a little bit of glue here. And I'm also going to glue this closed at the same time. I used to not do that, but I found that it well, I could wipe it up with my tissue here. What was I talking about? I used to leave it open, but it was too much gapping in the middle, and it didn't close right, and I just close it down now. Will you write that measurement later? You lost me 3/4 of an inch. I know. Wait, Charlotta, here, I got a ruler. All right, so 9 inches would be about 23, give or take. And then you'd take like a centimeter off for the score line. Okay, so that'd be 22 on a score line. That's going the height-wise. And then over here, 8 inches, or well, it's 7 7/8. It's 20 centimeters across. Okay, and then you're going to score at 10. Might need to take a tiny bit off it. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, so here's one side, and you could give that a little. Another thing that you can do is just take this, put it through your Big Shot, and that'll squish it down. Yeah, it is very, very fun, all-purpose folder. Okay, now this one seems to have a little too much. So you can always go back over it and turn that over. Thought I got it. I don't like when it bubbles up. You should see the stuff I'm finding, guys. I have to show you. It is so funny. Some of it is so old, but it's fun to go through the memories, you know? It should be a skinny line. I need a lot as I blob it on. And it's covering up that staples. And sometimes you might want to clip this and let it just dry for a while. Just cut out your first journal. The die was really tight. It will get easier to run through your Sussex Big Kit. It should fit just right, Melody. I mean, it's thick stuff, so it, you know, you can feel it. I mean, it's a little pressure. But look at that. Isn't that cute? And then I do like to round the edges. You don't have to, but you can. And you could use your corner rounder or, I mean, your chomper or corner rounder. These usually. All right. Also, I forgot to say, if you live in Florida, I'm going to be going down there for a class, Crafting in the Nest, January 31st and February 1st. And then we're getting on the calendar for Frank Garcia in March, 1st of March. So go ahead over and check it out. Okay. Frank Garcia Studio in Upland, California. Okay. All right, so that's looking pretty cute. And wouldn't that be pretty with just like a little border of scrapbook paper? Or you could put a photo, you could write something on there if you like to doodle. You can do anything with this. And I like the shape of it. I like it for receipts, actually, because they're long, you know? And like if you have to return something, you need the receipt, you know? It's cool. But the other thing is we can put our new little book in here and just insert that inside. And this could be for anything we want. We could do our notes here. All right, I'm not going to get rid of it because I think someday that's going to give me a laugh. That's the one I bled in. Okay. And we could probably corner chunk these. All right. You know, I'm never going to be done with this thing because it's just too fun. I like when I can use it. Right, that's pretty thick paper. But no. I'm not going to do in here because that's going to be too. All right, look at that. We've got our last signature. Now yours is going to look different. You know, yours is going to be working for you, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? Yeah, that's nice. See, that bugs me. They should have a corner chomper for like heavy duty corner chomper. All right, so let me see what I have on our list. So any questions on that one? Oh, yes, you're quite okay with 1 inch. It's the 3/4 and 1/3. Ooh, yeah. Okay. They're hard. It's math. And then you have to double it and split it and that. Too much. Okay. I'm trying to be better about keeping scraps, but you know, this would be a cute look. Maybe that's what I need, a pocket? Just like to tuck the grocery list in right on the cover? What do you think? We're finding all these old memories. You know what? I kind of like that idea. Doesn't really go, but it breaks up. This is still a lot, you know? Maybe this way. Now that I'm covering that. I don't know. I still have to think about it, but it's something, it's an idea. Now, the other thing that I was thinking of doing is this tape. It's a ruler and it works. I mean, I held it up to make sure that it was, you know, somewhat close, and it is. So I can use this, and it's in my book already. If I have to measure a little thing, a notebook or whatever. Oh, decluttering. So this is a bookmark, so it's a little bit short. I should have probably cut it longer, but I thought we can extend it if we use some charms or something. So I got out a couple things that I had and my jump rings and a couple things of pliers. The other thing that I've been finding all this great stuff. Hey, there's Glum. So happy to see you, Glum. Glad you're here. These are corner page protectors, so they would go like that. And I think that really would help to protect this because you've got that decoupage and who knows. So that might be something I do. I mean, I have a bunch of them. I have 8 of them. These are fun. These are the little bulb, what do you call them? Bulb pins. And they come in different colors. And I usually just use the kind of metal, but you know, anything you have. These are some cute little charms. It says they're stickers, but I was thinking this might be like this Let's Go is kind of appropriate for a journal. And I wouldn't have to use it as a sticker. I could cover that and maybe somehow, you know, add that on. Isn't that cute? I kind of like that. It would be a good thing to grab. Hey, Jody. I don't like that. Or I could even just stick it on there. But see, I want something hanging. So I could take some baby powder or probably even just take the sticker off. But I would probably need glue gun, and now it's sticking to my Band-Aid, my makeshift Band-Aid. Anyway, I could get it off, and I might do that. I also found some other charms, so let's just look at them. These are fun. These I got, I'm not sure where I got them, maybe Big Lots. These are kind of cheapy feeling, but actually they're kind of cool because you can keep your place. It's a bobby pin, but you could keep your place in your book by just sticking that in there, and you know where you left off. That's kind of fun. There's also these, which we made a long time ago. These are bobby pins that I took Dollar Tree bead, you know, I just put beads on there. These are buttons on paper clips, so that's kind of another cool idea. We could do a video again, because they were fun, you know, to just keep track of where you are. And I don't mind having stuff sticking up or even coming out the side. You know, I wouldn't do it where the closure is, but, you know, it's kind of a fun idea to keep track of where you are. I thought that looked like an H. And yeah, these other ones, these are all kind of similar idea. But just regular bobby pins with hot glue, just stuck them on. And actually that one I put through the, oh, I looped it around the shank of the button so it stays in there, plus it has the hot glue. So anyway, these were fun. And I love the idea of mounting it on the paint chip, and I think this would be a fun gift to make, you know, like a little swap. So anyway, these were fun to do. Then I found these little charms, and I thought that was just a cute little flower, maybe the pink one, to hang at the bottom of my loop. You know, so take a look at what you have. Maybe we'll do one of these. These are little stars. These are probably for kids, but you know, use it if you have it and like it. I like that little pink one, so maybe we'll do that. And these are some that I got at Christmas, but they don't have to be Christmas, and they already have the little loop, the jump ring, so you can just, you know, punch a tiny hole, stick a hole in with your die pick, and just, there you've got a bunch of little charms. Yeah. So, what do you think we should do? I'm kind of liking, let's do this, because I like the weight of it. I don't know that that color goes. This one looks pretty good. Of course, I always go for that. In any situation, pretty much 90% I will go for aqua. I mean, I've had these forever. They're sitting in my drawer. Why not use it? Get them out. They were probably on sale too. Hi, Sally Butler. How are you? Hey, C's Craft Room. All right, so what I would do is, let's get a plan for this so we're not just willy-nilly. Because I would like one to hang down a little. And we could do one of the bulb pins. Mushrooms are even kind of cute. You know, we could do one of them. Sorry, guys. This is because my finger is cracking and I bled in a book. And Karen Gartland suggested I use a tissue and some. What kind of tape is this? Masking tape. I happen to have it on my desk, so I made a bandage very badly. You know, we could let all of them go on here. That might be easier, and just let them all hang on that. It's kind of long though, so I don't know that I like that. I think let's do one right here and see how it comes out. Let's just get our little mat. Now I've got, it's kind of stable here because I glued it down. You know, that's just glue, so it should look okay. We'll see. Maybe not. Well, luckily we've got, oh, this is a dull, let's try this one. There we go. Just out, widening this hole. I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna hurt myself. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Let's do a jump ring. Oh, I'm not sure how that's gonna hang. You know, when you're making earrings and they have to hang a certain way, I think we need another jump ring. No pokey a finger. No more washi and tissue. I can't wash my hands. I have to put on rubber gloves then because it's cold. And that's when it happens every year without fail. And I'm always looking for the perfect remedy for cracked hands. And I have a million of them in the drawer. All right, so I'm going to open our jump ring. These are kind of flimsy. They're not my favorite, but they should work for what we're doing. All right, so you just take it and board. I can't see. All right, I'm opening up a little bit, not a ton. I'm going to put that on there. This, let's make sure it's going the right way. Looks good. Oh, I had it. This looks like a good one. I found this. I think that looks pretty serious because I think I can make it bigger by just. All right, now I destroyed that bucket. This is severely hampering my. Leslie is trying to kill myself here. It's only a little blood. Clear the text. These things go all over the place. All right, I'm trying to be careful. I don't have any glasses or contacts on today, so wish me luck. I'm going to the eye doctor, and I'm going to tell her I need a way to see when I'm doing a video. For heaven's sake, how hard is that? Pretty hard. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cute. That's cute. Don't you think? Do I need anything more? Hey, Karen Ramondo. I don't know, Karen. It feels pretty good. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, so I like that. I mean, I could do something else on there, but I don't know if I need it. All right, let me look else and see what else I need. Were there any ideas for the front? I was thinking a leather label maybe with 2025 on it, but I've got the leather right here, so I don't know. I did get a new pencil in, and just to, I don't like the new ones. Well, they're newer than the other bunch, but look at the difference in the two. I like the color of this one better, and this one, you know when you sharpen a pencil and it looks like the lead's going to come out? Look at the difference in that. You know, I don't know the quality thing or what, but I have a feeling, I don't know, but I'm not loving that one. But I do like to put an eraser. That one's stretched out. Okay. Anyway, there is a good one on it. So we have our pencil, so that's good. That's done. And, you know, we could put a pocket in here. And we should see what Karen stuff she had. I'm kind of wanting to make another one. And they're just so cute. I have ADD, guys. I am sure. I never thought I did, but I think that maybe I do. Because I cannot concentrate on anything. There's like a million things going on, and I just can't settle down. I do feel good when I'm cleaning, believe it or not, and don't tell my husband. Hey, Michelle Mullen, how are you? A piece of light leather you color with leather markers. I could do that. Fake wood. Okay. A little flower. Yeah, I do like that. You had your eyes lasered? I don't know if I'm ready. I'm kind of chicken about my eyes. Yeah, this is good. I hope it stays on. Because that is really handy for, you know. This one's kind of floppy. Let's see. That's kind of cool. These are just kind of vintage buttons that I had. Let's just put one on here for the heck of it. Even though it's not really holding a spot. Now I will have tabs up here too when I get my other things ready to go. Other little compartments. But, you know, like I said, it's a work in progress, and it isn't done in one day because you're still thinking, like, what else do I need? and new things come up. I'm just going to make one more of these because I love them and I think they're fun. And I think this is so pretty. The one pencil might be fake wood. Do you think so? Clear pocket on the front. That would be good. Like not acrylic, like one of those pockets, but just cut in a slash. That would be cute. And then whatever's in there, you know, you wouldn't notice it, but you could also tuck stuff in. Great idea. All right, let me just make one more because they're fun. And you could cut this down and make it another size to fit your journal. All you need to remember is you measure how big you want it and then add a half an inch at the bottom. So we're going to do this one at 9 because I might want to use it in there instead of the other one. And then we're going to look down here. You got that little notch, so I'm going to add a little extra and we'll trim at both ends. Okay. So I want this at 9. Perfect. And this would make a nice little bookmark, you know. Oh, we could trim that down. Maybe a little thinner. It's 8.5, so we could do like 7. Around the edges, you could put a little pocket on here. Get out your Thinlits and add your little doodads. Let's just make that a little bit. That looks better. All right, I'm going to put it on the pile. Let's finish this. Now we're going to come to 7 7/8. Right. Sorry, such a mess. What you really, really want is a calendar stamp, which will fit on journal pages. This is stretch. Yes. One could use the fuse tool. That's true. I just love this. This would be a good thing if you had a bunch of file folders to just sit at night. Look at that pretty flower. I hope that's going to be part of the design, and I think it will because you can see that. It's really not a top and bottom, which is good. All right, so we're going to go down 4 inches. It's a little bit thicker. And 4 inches. 4 inches, which I think is 10 centimeters. Don't quote me. There should be some kind of conversion thing that would instantaneously, when I would say 4 inches, it would say that is 10 centimeters. Okay, look at that, how it meets up. Oh, look at that mirror image. Isn't that cool? Oh, and the little, I didn't even know there was an up and front and back, or, you know, I didn't even see that guy. Little hummingbird. It's adorable. Okay, so we're going to do our little slant thing. And we're just going to measure this at 6. Remember, 6 lines up on the edge. Okay. So, chop, chop. Just going to the top score line there, and lining that up with the 6. And you could put it over a little if you wanted. You know, there's no right or wrong here. But this would be a cute little pocket too. Wish it had more of the pink, but you know. All right, now we score the bottom at a 1/2 inch. I mean, these measurements are pretty easy, guys. There's nothing crazy about them. And they make sense, you know. Let's push that into the corner. Keep going at a 1/2 inch. Watch the replay later. Homemade buttermilk pancakes. Yum. My husband is out of town. I don't know. I think I need to go over to Harbor Freight, which is like a kind of a discount tool store. They have these little carts, which are like dollies that go, I'm putting under some of my storage pieces so I can move them to where I need them. And so I'm out of them. I need to get a couple more. So it's going to get something. Well, actually, I had dinner with, or lunch with Karen, so I'm still full. Maybe a little something. All right, then we're going to do our notch in the middle. This is really a pain with this finger. I mean, you can really knock these out. Wouldn't it be fun to send some of these filled with little goodies or anything? A gift card to a junk journaler friend? All right. Glue all this junk out of the way. All right, we're getting there, guys. I like that this has a pattern. I mean, it kind of looks like that manila, but oh, this is so pretty. Isn't that cute? Oh, I like it. That's perfect. Okay. Well, there we go. I mean, you don't even really have to think about it. Watch me mess it up now. It's a dumb thing to say. Trying to get the glue off and it stuck to a tissue. These are a little slick, so I would probably use my clips to get this cute little one. I got them for the kids, but they're kind of uneven, so. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a little bit slick, so it, doesn't want to stick. All right. And I will update you when I finally get it exactly how I want it. You'll be seeing it. So I'll probably have notes in it that I need to tell you. So if you need any of the supplies here, they're in the Etsy store. I think the journal is discontinued. I hate to say that. I think it is. I had a call with Taylor today. Oh, so sad. But I do have some in the shop, and when they go out, they go out. But you have them for now. Get them while you can if you see them. But there's a lot of other ones too. All right. Looks good. You might want to use tape with this. Actually. And I do have a punch. It's, I think, a Stampin' Up! Punch that's like a long oval. And I did it where I cut that out here, and then you could tuck another little batch of things in there. But you could also take these and put them in the corner, or well, go this way. If you wanted kind of a double pocket, you could do tons of them. That would be pretty in like a pink and, very pretty. So I kind of don't want to cover that up though. If you haven't joined the fan club, what you waiting for? Thanks, Glum. Exactly. Repurpose Amazon envelope and paint and stamp them. Yes, you could. Target does have very pretty file folders. They have them in person, but wow, I bet they have them online too, even more. Cool, I haven't looked there. We have pretty good ones. I have like a cabinet full of file folders, guys. I do not need any more, but that doesn't stop me when I see new ones, new pretty ones. Home Goods. Every once in a while they have them, but not Owens. So I love this. This would be pretty too if you wanted to send this to somebody, just like a little, thing that if you knew they had this size journal, they could just stick it in their journal, and you could fill it with fun stuff and just put it in a legal envelope, flat, and, what a cute little thing. Even make a card, you could put tags in there, all kinds of stuff will fit. And look at how that design just matched. I am amazed. I love it. But what I was thinking was you could you could cut a slit here and run ribbon around underneath and tie it like that, like seam binding. Wouldn't that be pretty? Put some slimline greeting cards. Oh, yeah. And if you had to, you could just cut another or score another little line if you wanted a little folder and make it dimensional. These, can you see that? They're here, but you could repeat them on this side. So then you could fold it up. I would cut this shorter, but that would be really, that's making me want to do it. But I have to organize, guys. Just finished putting together your first journal. Go back and watch the first 4. Oh, great, Melody. Oh, anytime. We have to hit 10,000 fans this year. Okay, we're up to 8,400, guys. All right, go tell everybody. Sign up. We do good stuff in there. It's fun. We have a good group. I don't even mind it on the front. It's kind of light, but you could. It doesn't match that. That would bug me. I like it plain. I think that's maybe a word, or a date, like a newspaper cover, or even like a saying, We could use our stamp set. Ooh, wait a minute. There's some good ones. You guys thought of them. What do we have? What I would do is probably do them on a line, like 3 lines. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Do one thing every day that scares you. That one is a good one for me because a lot of times I just want to keep going, take it easy, not stress myself out. But what is life for? Or even if you just took, celebrating you, like if you made a nice little set of the slimline cards and put celebrating you in there, or even inspiration, wander, any of these, any of these would work. So this is called Fan Favorites. This was designed by you guys because I asked you if you could have a stamp set, what would you want to put in there? And a lot of these were from you. So if you don't have it, got them in the Etsy store. They're really, I think it's 60 stamps. It's a lot. No, it can't be 60, but it's a lot. I don't know. I didn't keep the packaging. But anyway, good deal. And it also has these shapes which coordinate with dies, the tab dies. So anyway, guys, we're late. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back on Thursday. Life is for living. Exactly. Early and often. Don't give us fake names, though. We want to know you're a real person. So if you could answer the questions, if you go to join, that would be great. I love that idea, Leslie, of the slimline greeting cards. All right, I will go back and look at them, the comments and stuff, because I've been doing stuff. So thanks for coming on, and great seeing you guys. We'll be back on Thursday, so don't forget, we're going to see some leather. I'm glad I put leather on this. I think the more little accents, the better, And that's pretty, even right there, bookmark. Except it's closed because of my button. But it'd be handy to keep your page. And you could write on the inside if you wanted. Seeing like a yellow theme going on. Anyway, that's bad. I would really round these corners. I don't like it with the cover, but you can go inside here. So fun stuff, guys. I would love to see if you're making this, because everybody has their own style. So when you make yours, post it in the fan club so we can see and we can kind of get to know you by seeing what your style is. Everybody is so nice and encouraging. Don't worry, don't think, well, I've never done this before. Don't worry about it. We're all there to just share what we're up to, hang around with each other, have fun, and there's plenty of bad stuff in the world. We're just trying to make our way through and do our best. Okay? All right. Can we put the measurements in the group? Yes, Linda, I will make another fold out. I may even have one, and I'll post that in the group, Linda. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'm really going now. If I can find my mouse to end this. Here it is. Buried. All right, next time I'll bring a real Band-Aid. But thanks for the tip on how to assemble. All right, see you guys. Bye.